Now, your Wyoming Link weather for Cheyenne.
Evening, Cheyenne. Meteorologist Bo Cole. We are looking at an unsettled week with up and down temperatures, windy with some possible late season snow for parts of the state at least, and then warming as we get into the latter part of the week again. But how are we looking on those winter weather advisories? Well, they're primarily off to the west and the north, but we'll be east of that. We are going to contend with the wind the next couple of days, though. We do have high wind warnings and high wind watches. So if you're traveling anywhere on these interstates in and throughout the region, be mindful. These open plains will blow you around with the heavy winds. So snow depth still a factor, especially as we get into the northern regions where we do need the moisture. We've been in a drought for some time. So last 5 days have been chilly for the most part overnight and not much in the way of precipitation. We do need some though. And we'd had mostly below average temperatures, but 59 was one above. So not too far off the last 5. So not too bad. Snowfall none to say the last 5, but looking at 43 just shy of that on the May temperature summary so far, about 4 degrees below average with a trace of precipitation. So we're still sitting a little bit below average, but it is early. We're 5 days in or so. Trace to start the month off. Year to date, about 3.7, so it's about a quarter inch below normal. Looking at 44 tonight, average low is 36. Showers and storms quite common. This is the loop starting at 1 a.m. So we're changing over to a bit of a wet snow mix for the morning with some rain showers lingering, especially just off of the west. But we'll be getting in on those here too in Cheyenne through Monday. So that trend continues throughout the week with these continuous storm systems. So Monday morning, 34 to 61 or so is the range across the area. Average low for us is 36. And as we get into the morning, maybe some wet snowflakes, but then climbing to 50 by 5 p.m. So we won't be too bad there. And we're about 9 degrees below average, though, with gusty winds, 28 to 43 miles per hour. We might even see gusts higher than that. So looking at about a tenth to a quarter of an inch of rain through Tuesday, primarily areas to the north. So snowfall-wise, a little bit to the west. I can see some accumulation west and south of Casper and down for the southwestern part of the state. But we're really kind of in the free zone here in Cheyenne. So Monday, looking at a range of about 43 to 61 across the area, which is pretty typical. Average high for us is 60. Similar trends for a Tuesday, really carbon copy there. And as we look into the long term, Wednesday 49 with some wintry mix returning to the area. Same story from when we have on Monday. And then we do look at 48 on Thursday, scattered storms. And then warming up 53 Friday, scattered storms for the weekend again, but warming up a little bit. So we'll be above average, it looks like, for Saturday and Sunday. So if you can handle that. But overall, it looks like precipitation just about every day. That's because this active pattern we're in with the severe weather in the plains, and we're kind of on the back end of each one of these systems, which gives us this messy mix for each of these days. So up and down temperatures will be common with each of these passing systems. I can foresee this trend continuing for at least the next 10 days or so. But stay tuned for updates. We will be monitoring for some changes.